Hey guys, so today's review is about something I use every time I go to the gym, which is weightlifting gloves. I know some people might say, oh, only babies wear gloves when they go work out, but I guess I'm a baby then because I got pretty small wrists, and whenever I go to heavier weight, it always messes it up, and then I'm injured for like a good month or two until my wrist like fully heals again, and I hate that because it's like all the progress I had gotten just goes down the drain. I got to start from scratch again because I can't really lift anything at that point because my wrist hurts so much. But I wear these gloves right here. I mean, I've had them for a long time. They're pretty much worn out at this point, but they're my favorite gloves, and I just keep on using them over and over again. They are from, I really don't know how to say this, but Mava or Mava, whatever it is. They, I mean, when I first got them, I liked them, but they kind of, I think it was after my third or fourth workout, they started like ripping and tearing around the edges. Like you can kind of see the edges like torn. You can see like bits and pieces, flaps of material just hanging out. I mean, obviously now over time it's gonna be worse. Like this is where it first started. I remember now. This was like the first thing that happened. I was so mad. I was like, "What? It's only been like 3 workouts and it's already tearing apart." So I was like, "Oh, it's not gonna last that much longer." But let me see when I bought this real quick. I bought these, or I got it for free, I think, in November 15th, 2015. So it's been about a year, almost a year and a half now, and they're still going pretty strong. Well, I think they are at least. They haven't completely torn apart, like the finger holes are still intact. There's not one that's broken yet, but there is one that's getting there. So who knows how much longer this one will make it before it rips on the end. But what I like about these gloves, like I got small wrists like I said, so not only does it have the wrist strap where you just wrap it around your wrist, whatever, and get it on there, but it's not bulky. Like I hate like most of the wrist strap ones. They're so wide, like they're this thick or like in height, like this part, they're like all the way up here, and the thickness is so much, so it's like this much out of your, like hanging out like this much off your wrist, and it's like I don't want all that on my wrist. It makes it look awkward and weird because my wrists are small and then like this big old thing surrounding it like it's completely broken or like I'm a boxer now and I need all this protection. But just this little amount, that's all I needed. And my wrists stay nice and straight, don't get bent up or hurt or sprained or anything ever since I wear these. Like sometimes I don't wear them just to see, 'cause I like it sometimes, I like how it feels without wearing these. But then I hurt my wrist and I'm like, okay, back to wearing these again. And you don't even have to put it that tight, like just a little tightness makes it work perfectly. And the other part I like about these are it just has the finger holes. So you just put it like this on your hand and then put it here and then just wrap it around real quick like that. And then you got the label showing right there. Your wrist is wrapped up. You can still bend it like however you want to. And then your whole palm is covered. You can move this up a little bit so you get a little bit of leeway right here. And it's not like completely choking your fingers or nothing like that, because that does happen in the beginning until you like loosen up the holes. How awkward that sounds to say, but like loosen up the holes a little bit so they're not all like tied up on your fingers and stuff like that and like lose circulation. And it starts hurting after a while too when you like have a heavy weight that's like pulling it down and like your fingers are just like getting dragged down with it too. So it's always nice to have that. And like the whole back of your hand's free, so your hand doesn't get all sweaty like if you had one that covers your whole hand like a complete glove. And I don't really like those. And then he doesn't like, they got the ones that like come up to here and then the rest of your fingers are showing, but these are all covered. Don't like those either. I like to be almost like I'm not even wearing anything but have the same protection. And I do have calluses, but they're not as bad. Those, they mainly came from when I didn't wear gloves at all. And then ever since I started wearing these, they're not, I mean, they still come, like, they're not gone or anything, but they're not as bad as if I didn't wear gloves, if that makes any sense at all. And I remember I hated on this brand for whenever they started messing up. I was like, I think I wrote a bad review. I think I deleted it later on because I still use the product, and I'm like, how could I leave a bad review if I'm still using their product? And like, it didn't completely tear apart or anything, so I think I deleted the review. So if they are watching this, I'm sorry I left a bad review. I love these gloves. I still wear them for after a year and a half, and I've tried so many different gloves, but these are my favorite ones. Hopefully they don't break, or else I will have to go ahead and buy another pair. But if they lasted me a year and a half, I got my money. Well, I didn't even pay anything for it, so I already got my money's worth. But let me see how much they cost. They cost $19.99. I think that's why I didn't buy another pair, because I don't know, $19.99 for gloves. I mean, I don't know. That seems like quite a bit, and it's not like it covers my whole hand completely. Like, it's not even as much material either. So you would think it'd be a little bit cheaper. Maybe if it was 15, then I'd buy another pair right now. But for 20, I don't know. I'll just keep on riding these through. Maybe get some duct tape, wrap them around, or make my own duct tape gloves. Who knows? But yeah, the grip is perfect. Like, nothing slides out of my hand when I have these on. But there is still some. I remember they used to be really smooth when I first got them. Now it's like, or not smooth, but like really soft. Now it's like all rough and smooth. Before it was rough, and now it's all smooth and out. And it's got 4 out of 5 stars. Most of the people complained about what I complained about, which was it started tearing apart like really soon. But mine never completely tore apart, so I'm not really mad about this anymore. Because honestly, I think when it's torn apart like this, it makes it look like you've been doing work in the gym, not like having it nice and perfect. Meaning like, oh, you're just doing mediocre stuff, or like you don't go that often, so your gloves still look brand new. But like mine are all torn apart, threads are coming all over the place, so it looks like I've been doing work with these. So that's why I still like them. They come in a variety of colors now. I don't think they did when I first got these. There's black, orange, blue, gray, yellow, and like 2 colors that are, I don't know the right name for it, but they're like orangish and pinkish almost. Maybe peach is the name, I don't know. Grapefruit, I don't know if that's a color or just a fruit, but I just made it a color. And yeah, that's the only negative thing I have about them, honestly. Like, the size, they only have 2 sizes, an extra small or extra large, so I don't know. Yeah, all the colors have those 2 options, so I'm pretty sure I got the extra small, and it fit me pretty well, so unless you're a bigger person, which most people are, then you'll probably need the extra large. So, it's for men and women. They say it is wrist support for cross training, WODs, pull-ups, kettlebell workout, fitness, weightlifting, with Velcro wrist support for men and women. And like I said, $19.99, free Prime shipping. I think when I did complain, they asked me to like, I forgot what I was about to say, but they asked me to like talk to them and they'll give me another pair. But I don't know, I was mad at the time. I didn't even want to do that. So it's not like it was their fault. They were trying to help me out too, but I just didn't take the time out to talk with them. But I would recommend these gloves. I mean, if you do like work out and stuff like CrossFit and all that often, then $20 isn't that bad at all because you're gonna use it often. But if you're like a new person at working out and stuff, and you don't even know if you're gonna, well, you probably think you're gonna do it often, but you probably won't. Hopefully you do. Then I wouldn't spend $20 on these gloves until you know for sure that you're gonna stick through and not just be like, oh, new year, new me. I'm gonna work out every day for this whole year, and then like after the second week of January, you quit. and then you're like, oh, I'll just wait till next year. This year's not the right year for me to start. So don't buy it if you're that kind of person. Only buy it if you actually work out quite often, because I don't know, $20. I don't know why I keep on saying that, but like I think $20 is a little too much. So if they went down to 15 though, I bet you them sales would be skyrocketing. But I know this brand has come up a lot since the past year and a half that I first got these, because I see a lot more of their products out there. And yeah, recommend if you work out a lot. If you don't work out a lot, then I mean, if you don't mind paying $20, then I recommend it still. Otherwise, maybe just get like something a little bit cheaper that just has a wrist wrap and a little bit of glove hand protection, and you'll be set to go. So until then, I'll see you guys in the next video.